Hi, this is Lindsay from The Homey Life, and today I'm going to show you how to make this smooth, creamy, healthy chocolate kefir cheesecake recipe. This is so delicious. You're going to absolutely love it. It's a guilt-free cheesecake. Now for this recipe, you're going to either need to have some kefir cheese or you can substitute it with cream cheese. So the kefir cheese is filled with probiotics, which is what makes this cheesecake extra healthy. It's just fermenting milk using kefir grains, and then you use a nut bag or a cheesecloth to just strain the solids, the milk solids, from the liquid, and then you end up with cheese. If you'd like to learn more about how to make your own milk kefir and kefir cheese, I'll leave the blog post links below so that you can click on those and have a read on how to make that at home. And with the leftover whey, I'm just going to make that into a chocolate drink. So I let my kefir cheese strain for about 24 hours. I don't want it to be super hard. It's like a slightly thinner cream cheese consistency. Next, you want to get a springform pan or cheesecake pan, and you're just going to line it and butter that. So I just lined it with baking paper. Now we're just starting off on making the base for the cheesecake. You're going to get 1/3 cup of butter melted. You're going to add 1.5 cups of whole grain oats or quick oats, 1/2 cup of flour, 1/3 cup of rapadura sugar, any sugar that you like, and a teaspoon of sea salt, and you're just going to give that a good mix. Once that's all mixed, you're just going to put that straight into your pan, and you're going to press it down and then place it in the fridge, and it will harden and set as you make the rest of the cheesecake. Now this one is a chocolate cheesecake, so if you don't want to make a chocolate cheesecake, you can omit this part, but you're going to add 180 grams of dark chocolate into a double boiler, and you're just going to let that melt down. And as that's melting, you can blend or whisk 2 cups of kefir cheese, 1/2 cup of rapadura sugar or any sugar that you like, 1 teaspoon of vanilla with a pinch of salt, and you're just going to give that a good blend until it's mixed thoroughly. Once the chocolate is all melted, you'll end up pouring it into your cheesecake mix, and then you're just gonna go and you're gonna blend it all up again. And then as you can see here, this batter came out absolutely smooth and amazing. It is so silky and creamy, you just will love it. Now the next thing you're gonna wanna do is add 1/4 cup of boiling water or very hot water and 1/2 scoop of beef gelatin. I do use a good quality beef gelatin, which just helps to give the extra protein, and you're gonna let that bloom for a couple minutes. Give it a good mix while it's on heat, and then you're gonna mix that into your batter. The next thing you're gonna wanna do is add 300 mils of cream, and you're gonna whip that up, and then you're gonna fold that into your batter. I just whisked it right in until it was well incorporated. And then you're just going to pour this straight on top of your pre-prepared base that you have already done. And you can just use a spatula to flatten out the top, give it a little shake gently from side to side just to help even it out. And then you'll place this in the fridge for ideally overnight. It sets longer. The longer it sets, the firmer it will get. But I found about 12 hours and it has set pretty nicely. Now, if you want to add a ganache on top, which I highly suggest because it tastes amazing, is all you're going to want to do is in a double boiler, or what I've done here is I put it in a Pyrex glass container that's inside a pan, is pour in 1/3 cup of cream and 80 grams of dark chocolate, and just mix it well until it's all melted. Once it has completely melted, you can pour that on top of your cheesecake. And once again, you'll just kind of move your cheesecake from side to side so it spreads evenly on the top. And then just let that finish setting in the fridge for the rest of the day or night until your cheesecake has firmed up. once your cheesecake has set, just run a knife around the edge, and then you can just pop it right open and lift the top right off. My kids were so excited and were all around me waiting to get served this cheesecake because it is their favorite. Now you can store this cheesecake in the fridge. It will last about 7 days in the fridge. You can pre-slice it and you can store it in the freezer, and it will last a few months in the freezer. And when you want to eat it, you just pop it out, place it in the fridge, and those pieces will thaw and they taste amazing. So it's really easy to store this cheesecake if you don't eat it real quickly. I'll have a link below for the printable recipe, so you can just click that if you want to have a look at it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more healthy cooking and clean living and homemaking tips. I'll see you again in my next video. Have a lovely day.